Hello everyone, this is Dr. Muhammad Saim Khan and I'm an assistant professor in the Department of Commerce, Aligarh Muslim University. And this much you know by now, of course, we are in week 9 of this particular business tourism course. And today we'll discuss about event agencies and all. So in this particular video, there will be introduction. Then we'll discuss about event marketing agencies, characteristics of an efficient event agency, a structure of an event agency, organization of an event agency, event director, different departments of event agency, importance of coordinators, etc. And then we'll conclude the video. So without any further ado, let me dive into the content and let us start. So events are often celebrations of creativity and cultural uniqueness, local customs, lifestyles, and talents, and can thus have significant cultural impacts. And although we have covered this much in previous units also, let us just have a recap. So, preservation and revitalization of unique cultures and traditions can be promoted by events. Some events leave a social legacy or intangible impacts. The image and awareness of an area or tourist destination may be enhanced. Social integration of an area may be improved, and the well being, confidence, and pride of a community may be boosted. Events give organizations the opportunity to showcase their activities or services in the community. Events are an important part of community life, and it is a rewarding experience to contribute to a successful event. However, anyone who has been involved in running an event understands how daunting the task can be. The event planning industry constantly evolves, and new trends and niches emerge regularly. It is important for organizations to stay updated on the latest industry developments and emerging trends that are relevant to the audience. For example, virtual and hybrid event planning has become increasingly popular, and we have discussed this like multiple times. The rise of AI has been causing disruptions in different industries too. So the organization can tap into a new and expanding markets by positioning themselves as an expert in these emerging areas. Embracing innovative event formats or technology driven experiences can set an event planning or organizing agency apart from competitors and attract clients seeking unique cutting edge event solutions. Let's talk about event marketing agency or a company. So an event agency is a company that specializes in the planning and execution of events such as corporate events, product launches, trade shows, and more. Event agencies offer various services including event planning, designing, marketing, logistics, and production. An event marketing company will help develop the campaign and the structure of the event. Some experiential marketing agencies also offer services such as public relations, direct mail, email, and telemarketing to promote the event. Overall, event marketing agencies manage well pre-event market services. So, event marketing agencies will coordinate staffing, permitting, and logistics need. Next, event coordinating. The agency will work with third party vendors to fabricate and install the physical components and post event marketing services. Where after the event, agencies may manage follow up and offer lead nurturing services. And event marketing agencies are a good match for companies who want to run an event but need support during the process. Like an experiential marketing agency, some of the responsibilities will likely go to a third party vendor, which may lead to a lengthier timeline or additional costs. Now, let's talk about the characteristics of an efficient event agency. Well, number one, we have experience. The agency should have experience in planning and executing events of various sizes and types, obviously. Strong communication skills. The agency should have good communication skills and be able to effectively communicate with clients, vendors, and attendees. A network of contacts, obviously, the agency should have a network of contacts and suppliers to ensure that all aspects of the event are handled professionally and efficiently. Creativity, yes, the agency should be able to bring creative ideas to the table and create unique and engaging events. Attention to detail, we had already talked about this also, this aspect, and in detail we had talked about it. The agency should have a high attention to detail to ensure that every aspect of the event is executed smoothly. And responsiveness, the agency should be responsive to client needs and be able to make changes and modifications as needed. So, choosing an event agency with these qualities can ensure that the event will be planned and executed. That the event will be planned and executed efficiently and effectively. An event agency is a specialized company that organizes events on the order of its clients. Events of event agencies have a short duration, uh, take place within 1 to 4 days for a limited number of people known to the customer, and have a fixed budget funded by the customer or client. Let's talk about the structure of an event agency. The work involved in planning, organizing, and conducting a major event can be sufficiently great to require the recruitment of a large team of people. Members of the team may be involved on a full time, part time, contractual, casual, and voluntary basis. At the head of the team is the event director, whose job it is to keep everyone working together for a considerable period of time. Let's look at the organization of an event agency. Well, we have event director, and under that, there's program coordinator, venue coordinator, equipment coordinator, promotions coordinator, officials coordinator, hospitality coordinator, and merchandising coordinator. So this organization chart indicates the magnitude and diversity of the team needed to run a major sporting event such as a national or a state championship, right? Smaller events will obviously require a much smaller team, and individuals in the team may be able to take on more than one role. The example organizational chart, which is on your screen, has departments for program, venue, equipment, promotions, officials, hospitality, and merchandising. Furthermore, with small modifications, the same organizational structure could be applicable to running a different type of event, such as a conference. Let's talk about event director and the major tasks. Well, it's visible on your screen. So, managing an event is like managing a business. And like all businesses, there needs to be someone who is the ultimate decision maker. In the case of an event, the final executive authority is usually referred to as the event director, obviously. The role is complex and demanding even when events are small scale. The primary role of the event director is to organize and mobilize considerable human resources such as participants, officials, administrators, and helpers. They are focal point for communication internally and externally, and need to be contractable in and out of office hours and over. Managing people can be burdensome responsibility, and it is important that anyone undertaking the role of event director has the capability and personality to deal effectively with people in often difficult circumstances. The ability to remain calm is perhaps a necessary prerequisite for an event director. So let's talk about uh, the departments in which they have to work. Well, the development department is there. This department is responsible for acquisition and engagement of new customers, as well as participating in customer tenders. Next, we have the client relationships department. This department comprises a team of managers who serve as the intermediary between the client and the event agency. Next, you have the creative department. This is accountable for generating event ideas and other forms of innovative material. Copywriters, directors, and screenwriters are employed at this establishment. The department is led by one or more innovative directors. Then the designers in the production department. Well, these are experts in manufacturing processes and individuals who assist in the execution of a concept originated inside the creative department. The managers of this department procure the services of event agency contractors. And within many agencies, some functions have the potential to be consolidated into a single entity. Major tasks you must have seen, starting from recruiting and convening a bid committee, recruit and convene an organizing committee, plan and oversee the recruitment and training of all human resources required to organize and conduct the event, develop an event management plan, represent the event in dealings with outside party, develop policies. Now let's talk about the different departments of an event agency. Uh, well, you have programmer coordination department. This department is in charge of event coordination and ensures that everything goes smoothly and synchronously from ceremonies to tabulation, of course. It also has several additional job positions as listed below, like event coordinator and event planner. Just a second. Yeah, we can have event coordinator or event planner and ceremony manager and you have computer scorer, you have program coordinator. So these are the several additional job positions. Next department is venue coordination department. The venue coordinating department is the other department that an event director oversees or leads. This department is led by the venue coordinator and is responsible for environmental control, risk management, setup crew, and venue reservations. It also has some additional job positions like uh, risk manager and booking manager. Yes. Setup team manager, volunteer manager, etc. Next, we have equipment coordination department. Larger event management organizations use whole departments to watch after equipment, such as sound equipment, transportation equipment, and maintenance equipment, since an event requires various equipments. It also has several additional job positions like, you have sound manager. Other than that, you have transport manager. Other than that, you have a cleaning manager and musicians, driver, cleaning team members, etc. Then you have promotion coordination department. And since an event requires advertising and promotion, the following responsibilities are delegated to a promotion coordination department: publicity, media liaison, media kits, and promotion events. It also has some additional job positions. This particular department has additional job positions like publicity manager and promotion coordinator, media expert, and you have sales expert, and you have marketing executive, etc. Next, you have officials coordination department. This department includes numerous sub positions such as umpires, referees, marshals, and masters of ceremonies. However, it is not necessarily a component of a middle or small sized event management organizations. Obviously, as the name suggests, it has also some additional job positions as listed below. I just mentioned umpires, referees, marshals, masters of ceremonies, official coordinator, manager, etc. Hospitality coordination department. So hospitality is an essential element of every event, and more prominent organizations have hospitality coordination teams to handle things like catering, reception, and sponsorships. Depending on the organization's size, uh, this department may have several positions such as catering or reception, and some additional one are, well, you have caterer, you have uh, sponsorship executive, hospital manager, etc. And next we have merchandising coordination department. The merchandising coordination department is another department that is part of an event management organization. This department is in charge of duties such as sales, prices, and volunteer outfitting and all. So, okay, so you have a sales team, you have a merchandising manager in this particular department. Let's discuss about the importance of coordinators. Well, an important aspect of the models we have discussed is that each department has a coordinator as exceptionally important people in the event management team. They should be identified and recruited as early as possible. Coordinators should be part of the organizing committee, and collectively they will share in decision making processes with the event director. The selection of coordinators is usually on the basis of knowledge or expertise, and sometimes because only one person volunteers for the task. Whether coordinators have expertise or not, event directors need to appreciate that sport and recreation depend very considerably on the input of voluntary persons. Therefore, systems should be put in place to recognize the contribution of volunteers and to provide non-monetary rewards. So, international tourism is primarily driven by four broad kinds of events. We had discussed also about niche events, participation sports event, hallmark cultural events, and international sports events. Destination marketing organizations often participate in event tourism, advertising and sales, sometimes collaborating with a dedicated convention bureau. A proficient event agency necessitates expertise, robust communication abilities, an extensive network of connections, ingenuity, meticulousness, and promptness. Hence, an organization or event is responsible for effectively strategizing and implementing an event. Establishing clear and specific objectives will guarantee that all operations and planning are focused on attaining these goals. In this particular video, we covered about event agencies, roles, and event managers and all, event directors. So with this, I would like to take your leave, and we'll meet in the next video and we'll continue with this topic. So thank you for listening. Have a nice day.